Hello everyone. Today, I want to present you one of the most enjoyable character build, the Ritualist. This unique combination of the Shaman and Necromancer classes centers around the main ability, Primal Strike. When used with a ranged weapon, Primal Strike initially shoots a projectile, and upon impact, it strikes the target and surrounding enemies with lightning. The key item for this build is the Mythical Vortex of Souls. This item enhances Primal Strike by giving it the ability to pierce through all enemies. This means that when the projectile hits an enemy, it no longer disappears but instead pierces through, striking all enemies in its path with lightning. While this feature may seem useless in one-on-one fights, it becomes incredibly enjoyable when facing hordes of monsters. The Vortex of Souls is a unique and somewhat tricky weapon. It's an ether-oriented ranged weapon designed for shamans and necromancers. Interestingly, shaman doesn't naturally synergize with ether damage. Despite this, intrigued by the weapon's potential, I decided to create an ether-oriented ritualist to fully exploit the Primal Strike potential. To maximize the effectiveness of Primal Strike, we'll also need the conduit of Wild Whisperers. This conduit has a modifier for Primal Strike, converting most of its damage to ether, aligning perfectly with our ether-oriented ritualist build. To enhance the power of Primal Strike, specialized items are crucial. I opted for Astral Leg Wraps due to their +2 to Primal Strike. While these pants may have lackluster stats and bonuses, the importance of the +2 Primal Strike cannot be overstated. Additionally, I incorporated the 3-piece Bonemonger set for its 60% vitality damage conversion to ether. Both Necromancer and Shaman possess vitality damage bonuses. Necromancer's Bone Harvest and Harbinger of Souls contribute substantial vitality damage, while Shaman has Blood Pact. When converted to ether, it significantly boosts the damage output. The combination of these factors makes the Bonemonger set a worthwhile choice. I also integrated the Magelord ring set into the build. While not specifically tailored for my class, it's still an ether-oriented set. The 50% elemental damage conversion to ether from the rings is also useful, considering the cold damage bonus from Bone Harvest. I also used the Druid's Watcher Crest. With its +2 to Primal Strike skill, the metal itself is irrelevant. All I need is the Druid Affix, which also has +2 to Primal Strike skill. Concerning constellations, I selected standard choices suitable for ranged and ether-oriented classes. Kraken and Hydra enhance attack speed, while Widow, Spear of the Heavens, and Revenant contribute to damage and resistance reduction. The Korvac constellation, being a generally beneficial neutral constellation, rounds out the choices. However, it's crucial to acknowledge a major flaw in this character: extremely low defensive ability. This vulnerability exposes the character to a high likelihood of enemy hits. To counterbalance this, the build relies on a substantial health pool and self-sustain. The combination of high life leech and the constant healing from the Wendigo totem helps mitigate the risk associated with the low defensive ability, making the character somewhat resilient. I've encountered a challenge in achieving a balance between high damage, resistances, and both offensive and defensive abilities. It could be attributed to the class choices or inherent limitations, but I'm confident that there's room for improvement in this Ether Ritualist build. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay tuned for more adventures and updates. Until next time, take care.